Exodus 40. Setting up the tabernacle. Then the Lord said to Moses, On the first day of the first month you shall set up the tabernacle of the tent of meeting. Put the ark of the covenant in it, and the screen of the ark with the veil. Bring in the table and set it. Then bring in the menorah and set up the lamps on it. Put the golden altar of incense in front of the ark of the covenant, and hang the curtains at the entrance of the tabernacle. Put the altar for burnt offerings in front of the entrance of the tabernacle of the tent of meeting. Place the basin between the tent of meeting and the altar and put water in it. Set up the court round about and put curtain at the gate of the court. Take the anointing oil and anoint the tabernacle and everything in it, consecrating it and all its furnishings so that it will be sacred. Anoint the altar for burnt offerings and all its utensils, consecrating it so that it will be most sacred. Likewise, anoint the basin with its stand, and thus consecrate it. Then bring Aaron and his sons to the entrance of the tent of meeting, and there wash them with water. Clothe Aaron with the sacred vestments and anoint him, thus consecrating him as my priest. Bring forward his sons also, and clothe them with the tunics. As you have anointed their father, anoint them also as my priests. Thus, by being anointed, they shall receive the perpetual priesthood throughout all future generations. Moses did just as the Lord had commanded him. On the first day of the first month of the second year, the tabernacle was set up. It was Moses who set up the tabernacle. He placed its pedestals, set up its frames, put in its bars, and set up its columns. He spread the tent over the tabernacle and put the covering on top of the tent, as the Lord commanded him. He took the covenant and put it in the ark. He placed poles alongside the ark and set the cover upon it. He brought the ark into the tabernacle and hung the curtain veil, thus screening off the ark of the covenant, as the Lord had commanded him. He put the table in the tent of meeting on the north side of the tabernacle, outside the veil, and arranged the bread on it before the Lord, as the Lord had commanded him. He placed the menorah in the tent of meeting opposite the table, and on the south side of the tabernacle. And he set up the lamps before the Lord, as the Lord had commanded him. He placed the golden altar in the tent of meeting in front of the veil, and on it he burned fragrant incense, as the Lord had commanded him. He hung the curtain at the entrance of the tabernacle. He put an altar for burnt offerings in front of the entrance of the tabernacle of the tent of meeting, and the sacrificed burnt offerings and grain offerings on it, as the Lord had commanded him. He placed a basin between the tent of meeting and the altar, and put water in for washing. Moses and Aaron and his sons used to wash their hands and feet there, for they washed themselves whenever they went into the tent of meeting or approached the altar, as the Lord had commanded Moses. Finally, he set up the court around the tabernacle and the altar and hung the curtain at the gate of the court. Thus Moses finished all the work. God's presence in the tabernacle. Then the cloud covered the tent of meeting, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. Moses could not enter the tent of meeting because the cloud settled down upon it, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. Whenever the cloud rose from the tabernacle, the Israelites would set out on their journey. But if the cloud did not lift, they would not go forward. Only when it lifted did they go forward. The cloud of the Lord was over the tabernacle by day, and fire in the cloud at night, the sight of the whole house of Israel in all the stages of their journey.